So I'm getting ready to leave to go drive an hour away to meet this man for sushi. I think I really have a problem with being avoidant. Slowly but surely, the days following the first date, I start to convince myself that I actually didn't have the best time. I'll convince myself that they were hideous. Hey, the heart wants what it wants, but sometimes you have to say, no, girl. Your eyes are not deceiving you. I am indeed sat on a couch. Lovesy. First things first, I'm gonna write out my to-do list for today, and then possibly even the week. I'm going back to pen and paper because that is what's best for me and my brain now that I'm in my space that I'm gonna be in for the next year, which surprisingly makes me really happy to say that, which is really cool. I feel like that shows my growth a lot. Okay, we can't see me in these. You know, when I first moved to Florida and I realized I was going to be there for 13 months, I was like, oh my god, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. But this makes me really happy. I'm using this book, and it's something my sister got me for Christmas or my birthday, and it's from CanPlan, www.mycanplan.com. On the front it says you can and you will. It's like an ADHD planner, and I never started, I tried to start using it when I lived in Florida, but I just wasn't in the right space. It's a mental health planner, but I'm pretty sure this one was specifically for ADHD. So there's different tabs, and also it was really fun to put it together. So we have a monthly calendar, self-care toolkit, helpful resources, daily tracker, therapy reflections, medication tracker, oncoming fears trigger tracker, reflection questions, and positivity exercises. But for right now, I'm just going to start with the daily trackers. In no particular order, we're going to start writing down. One thing I want to do today is write out a budget. I don't want to say I've been spending my money recklessly, but a bit carelessly. It's easy to do that, I feel, with the move. But I've sort of been doing that since I got down here to North Carolina, just like not really caring how much I was spending, because I never spend a lot at once, you know? I would drop some here and there, and then that shit adds up, and now I'm anxious. I also want to organize my closet because it's become a mess. I have to reply to a woman on Facebook Marketplace. I need to schedule the vlog. I hope you're loving the vlogs. Seriously, these are making me so happy. I need to edit a vlog reel, edit that podcast for my client. I need to do client work for this client. I think that's it. I don't have a ton to do today. I mean, that sounds like a lot, but that's a lot I can get done rather quickly. Oh, also on the to-do list is gym. I've been taking a lot of rest days recently just because I really felt like my body needed it, and my brain as well. I've been feeling just like worn out is the best way I can put it. Sorry if you hear Celeste. Oh my god, also I have to show you all the furniture I got. Huh? Cody Co's with child. Cody Co's having a baby. It's a boy. Oh my god. Okay, Allison, remember, please, here's the thing, please remember, you're crying over the fact that people you don't know on the internet are having a child. Right, so I'm trying to be intentional with this space, which I've done a very good job. Like, this coffee table that I found is beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. Same with this couch. Now, listen, I know this couch is very much, like, not for everyone. Tell me a woodland fairy wouldn't have this couch. You can't. I don't want to go to the gym today. I haven't been wanting to go, which is weird, because, like, yeah, I'll have some days where I don't want to go, but, like, my body's just been really needing the rest. Went to the beach on Saturday, by the way. Yesterday I made my eggs, I think, a little bit too hard, so I'm hoping... Oh shit, I did it again! I'm having a hard time figuring out the perfect, like, way to cook these in the cast iron. But anyways, I got 2 fried eggs, some turkey, sorry, and 1 biscuit. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, couple things. It's 11:39, and I have decided I'm gonna go work out at a cafe, because I haven't done that since living in Raleigh. I actually haven't done it at all since I left Florida, and that was my favorite thing to do. There was this cafe in Florida, and if you are in the St. Pete or Tampa area, in downtown St. Pete, it's called Bad Cat. Nope, it's not. It's called Bad Mother Cafe. I believe. It's in a co-working space that I can't remember the name of, but it's right by Parks and Rec. Park and Rec? Whatever. It's there. I love it. It's my favorite cafe in St. Pete. I would go there literally every day for like months on end and work. And I would get their lavender latte or their vanilla latte. But I went to get coffee yesterday with Courtney. We went to a little cafe here in Raleigh. And it made me realize I haven't only been to one coffee shop. I went to Cup of Joe because I lived in the apartment complex literally right next to Cup of Joe. So I would only ever go there. There's nothing more I love than a good cafe, and I love working out of one. I feel so productive. And especially since I don't really have anywhere to work yet, because it's so uncomfortable to sit and work here since it's on stools and they're way too tall for this space. And my couch, which I will show you now, is very comfy, but it's not sturdy at all. So when I go back to Pennsylvania in 2 weeks, my grandmother's gonna give me some plywood and I'm gonna stick the plywood under the cushions. She had to do it with her love seat as well. It just gives you a bit more stability because right now you sink into it way too much. And I know if I were to sit there and work, my back would never forgive me. So this is what I'm working with right now in terms of living room. Tell me that's not so damn cute. First of all, look at how beautiful this coffee table is. Got it on Facebook Marketplace for $30. It was listed at $50, but I said, how about $30? And she said, yeah. This couch, got it for $40, including delivery. I love this. I'm gonna get a big rug. I'm thinking just like a tan rug or a cream rug or something like that. I'm also, this placemat's not gonna stay there. I wanna get a table runner, do not worry. These stools, like literally how perfect is this, were left here by the previous tenant. And I was like, damn, I need end tables. I need something to sit my plants on. They're perfect. I can't wait to decorate for Christmas. I'm gonna get a Christmas tree to put here, I think. Yeah, and then here I'm gonna put like an entry table. I think that will just look so cute there. A little table with who knows what. I really wish it was fall. Like I really wish it was fall. I can't wait to get all my cozy sweaters out. I've been really loving Vienna by Billy Joel. Remember the Naked palettes? I will never forget. That was like the first thing I spent my money on was the Naked 2 palette. That was the first thing I ever spent my own money on. I had my grandma and grandpa take me to Park City Mall in my hometown. Also, I need to stop that southern accent because I think people are actually going to think it's real since I'm living in the South. So like that's not acceptable because I can do a New York accent and they realize, okay, that's fake. But when I'm putting on a southern accent while living in North Carolina, they're gonna believe it. So I have to stop doing that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I had them take me to the mall and I went to Sephora and I spent $54 of my own money on Naked 2. And that was the first time I ever spent my own money on anything because I was like such a saver as a child. Wish that would have translated into my adult life. Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better. I cannot wait to buy my own house. Like the houses around here are so beautiful. I don't know if you guys, I keep mentioning Zoe Sugg and Alfie Days, but I adore, like their house that they live in is beautiful. But all of these houses, like this is the one I'm looking at right now. How sweet and perfect. And there's one, I wish I could have shown you. I had to take back roads to get here because there's road work happening on the main road. I will say I'm parked in this parking lot. I don't know what this building is, but there's so many cars parked in here that I'm like, I'm just gonna park here. The coffee shop that I'm going to, you see it? But like I'm just parked in this big parking lot. So I will be staying here and just parking here because I don't know if there's parking over there, but I'm gonna go over there now. I'm kind of wanting like a croissant or something as well.
Toss the piece of bread.
I forgot how much I love working in cafes. So I don't know how long I was in there, probably like 2 hours, maybe 3. I feel so productive. I always feel so productive when I'm in coffee shops or like co-working spaces, working anywhere really. 1, because other people are usually working as well, and 2, because I'm not just gonna sit here and scroll on my phone as if I'm on my couch. I get shit done there because that's what I'm there for. I don't think I'm gonna come back to this one tomorrow. I really like it, but there's a few others I wanna try. So I'm gonna go to a different cafe tomorrow. So now it's 4 o'clock. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna go home. I'm getting hungry, so it's time to go eat. What is that place? That looks like a cute little restaurant. It was such a cute cafe. I wanted to walk down that street, but I kept getting so nervous that my car was gonna get towed. Cause, I mean, it doesn't say no parking in here at all, actually. So I guess it's just a parking lot. It is a cozy, stormy night. We just lost power. So I've got the candle lit. I've got the fake candles turned on, and I'm just gonna hop in bed and read. It's 7:30. I'm chilling the rest of the evening. I'm so happy that I can like hear the rain outside. Since I was living in an apartment building, I couldn't really ever hear the rain like on the roof or anything. So I'm just gonna chill. Morning. Y'all, I don't want to go to the gym at all. It is 7 o'clock. I got up at 5:15 because of my cats. Last night and the night before, I've been letting my cats like come into my room when I'm asleep if they want, which I never do because they make too much noise. Lo and behold, last night they made too much noise, so I had to lock them out. But then at like 5 in the morning, Tom just sits outside the door and screams. And he won't stop. And it's not because he's hungry, because I feed them. I don't know what his deal is. With that being said, didn't get very good sleep, as you can tell. And it's just so upsetting because I already really struggle with my sleep to begin with. So when they're making it worse for me, like I'm waking up every hour. And I truly don't think I ever get into actual deep sleep. I don't know why I even told you that. Oh, why I got up so early. Because the past like week or so, I've been waking up anywhere from 6 to 6:30 instead of 5 to 5:30, which I'm liking. There's no reason for me to get up at 5 or 5:30 because then I have too much time in my day. I don't need that. I like mornings, but like 6:30, that's a good time. That guy who canceled our date last week has to go to dinner tonight. So I'd have to drive like 45 minutes for this date for dinner. I did it. God, I really did not want to. And also, I don't feel more energized. A lot of times after the gym, I'm like so glad I did it. I have so much energy now. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad I did it. Don't have a ton of energy. Once again, supposed to be having dinner with that guy tonight, but he is it's 11 o'clock. He's awake by now. I texted him back at 7 a.m. Like, you can answer me. He has an hour to tell me where he wants to go eat tonight and when. And if he doesn't, then I'm not going. I can't remember the last time I recorded, but so he did end up texting me back before 12. I can't remember if I told you that. So I'm getting ready to leave in 15 minutes to go drive an hour away. 50 minutes to meet this man for sushi. It's at 6:30. I'm leaving here at 5:15 because I'm chronically early to everything. So this is my outfit. This is the outfit. This is like one of my go-to date outfits. It's just sushi dinner, so it's nothing crazy. I like to be cash, but not too cash. And the red and the gold plays it up. You know, I did my hair, but I still have my jeans and my Converse on. And this just feels like a nice, sort of put together. I put some effort in, but not too much. I'll update you after. What the hell is up? I hope you're proud of me. Well, one, because I didn't cancel a date and I actually went on it, but two, because I slept in today. Like, actually slept in. I didn't wake up until 7:30. That's crazy. The reason I didn't wake up until 7:30 was I didn't get home. I got home at 10:15. I had to like take my makeup off and wind down and all that stuff. So I went to sleep at midnight and then I had a horrible night's sleep. I forgot to take my sleep gummies last night. That's probably part of why I didn't sleep very well. But also, my cat, Tom, screams in the middle of the night. He will stay out here and just meow as loud as possible because last night I didn't let them in there because they keep waking me up when they sleep in there with me. And it was so bad last night I almost started crying because I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyways, the date. So it was like an hour drive. Well, it was like 53 minutes, I think. So I stopped at a gas station and peed. And then as I'm circling back, he texts me like, just pulled in. I pull in, I'm like, same. So we get out of our cars, hug, and we go in, and we are the only people in this restaurant. He also had really good people skills. That was really refreshing. And we sit down and we're talking for probably 30 minutes before we're like, we should get up and order. So we do. He pays for my order, thank God. Then we sit back down and we're just talking, and I get my sushi. It was good. I got a shrimp tempura roll. But yeah, we're just talking, and it was really interesting because sometimes, you know, when, I don't know, I can keep a conversation going with anybody. I mean, these vlogs are so long and I'm talking to just myself, so imagine if there's another person involved, I can talk. Like, in some of the conversations that I have, I really feel like I'm having to pull to, like, find questions to ask and direct a conversation, if that makes sense. That was not the case with this at all. There was not a single time where I felt like I had to, like, stop and think about how to continue the conversation or put a lot of thought into, like, what questions to ask. Our conversation flowed so naturally, which was really refreshing. But even that, it's like, I think dating casually just like this is so important because you really learn so much about yourself and what you like in people, and also just like, for example, my last first date I went on, if you watched that video with Joey from the gym, I was like, was it a good date or was he just a decent person? That was a good date, you know, that date with Joey, but this was like even better than that because our conversation just flowed very naturally and we saw eye to eye on a lot of things, and that was really nice. But now I'm like, was it a good date or is he just a good person and also a really good conversationalist? You know what I mean? So I'm just learning. I don't know if I'm super attracted to him, but also I'm such an emotional person with people that, like, unless they were like the hottest person in the world, I don't think I could know if I'm attracted to them right away. But like at the end of the date, I thought he was gonna try to kiss me, and that made me so nervous because I don't want to kiss you. I don't know you. That was something I was thinking about on the way home, because if you don't kiss on the first date, a lot of times you'll kiss on the second or third. I don't want to kiss you on the second or the third date. That's just so strange to me. I'm not, like, for me personally, because it's like, this is my second time meeting you. Why would I kiss you? I don't know you at all. And I don't do casual hookups. I don't do anything like that. Like, I don't go around kissing people and doing stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. Me personally, that's never been something I do, because it's like, I don't know you. Why would I kiss you? I just don't. But I think on the next day I will communicate that. Like, we'll dive into that whole thing. He was showing me his, like, bucket list on his phone, and as he was showing it to me, like, someone started FaceTiming him, and it was a name that I would have thought was a guy's name, but it could definitely be a girl's name, with the heart eye emoji and the kissy face emoji. So I'm like, is that just your friend? But I was like, someone's FaceTiming you, and he was like, oh, I forget how he said it, but it was definitely weird. Where he was like, oh, I'm not answering that right now. And then he was like, how do I not? I don't know. That was kind of strange. At 12, I'm meeting a girl I met on Bumble BFF. We're gonna go grab coffee at 12 at one of the coffee shops I went to yesterday, and then after that I'm probably just gonna stay there and work. Hey girlies, sorry that I haven't recorded anything. I went to coffee with my friend, but yeah, it was really fun. We were there for like 2.5 hours. She's such a sweetheart. We're definitely gonna do it again, which is so nice, because finding friends can be a bit daunting. I'm about to sit down and record the video that I'm going to be posting on Friday, so when this is coming out, it'll already be out. It's a what I read in July video, even though it is halfway through August. Oh no, it's not. It's still beginning of August. But I said in last week's vlog that I wanted to record it. I was going to record it, and then I just never did. So I'm going to sit down and do that now, and I'm excited. But I just wanted to update you. I don't know what my filming setup's going to be like yet. I wanted to sit on the floor and record in front of this because I think it's so cute, but I think I'm going to sit in this corner of the couch. I wanted to sit on the couch, but it's currently occupied. It's currently 11:18. It is a rainy day. It was gloomy this morning when I went to the gym, but it wasn't raining, and I guess during the time that I was showering and eating my breakfast, it started to downpour. I'm gonna go to a little cafe. I have one video for a client to edit, and then I want to start editing this vlog and edit the video that I filmed last night. I'm so excited about these videos. I want to do more content around books. I just need to look up more like booktubers so I can see what other people who are into books create. I just don't know what kind of content to make around that, so let me know if you want to see that. Also, let me know what other kinds of content you want me to create. I was gonna go to the coffee shop I've been going to, but this rain makes me want to find a cozy one. And I also want to wear a sweater even though it's like literally 75 degrees. I want it to be fall. I want my sweaters out now. I had to come to Best Buy because I finally just had to bite the bullet and buy a hard drive. I don't know how I've been making it this long without a hard drive, but I bought a 2 terabyte hard drive. I should have gotten a laptop with more storage in it last year when I got a laptop, but I wasn't doing video editing full time at that point. I was still doing a lot of virtual assistant work, so I didn't need that much storage. And I just didn't know any damn better. So my laptop is constantly running out of storage when I'm editing videos, and it's just so hard to work around it. But I'm having to use so much self-control because I said I wouldn't buy, I mean I had to buy things, but I wouldn't buy unnecessary things this week. Look at what's right there. That's a Barnes & Noble. That's my favorite store. And I want to go in so bad and buy a book, but I'm not. And I also really wanted to go thrifting today, but I didn't. I did buy myself a latte though, because you have to buy something if you're working at a cafe. And I have to work at a cafe. I don't have to, but I would go back to a cafe to keep working. Did you hear that noise in my throat? But I need an adapter that I have at my house to use this. So I'm just gonna go back home. It's 3:30. I had a cookie for lunch. I really wanted, all day I was sitting there, I was like, oh, when I'm ready to eat, I'm gonna get a cinnamon sugar brownie, or donut. I've been wanting to try these donuts, and I go up to order it. The only flavor they're out of is cinnamon sugar. So I was like, well, Christ. I'm really not a big sweets person. My taste buds have evolved a lot. So I'm starting to like more sweets. So I just got a cookie instead. I asked the barista, like, okay, now I'm trying to decide between the churro brownie, but it was caramel filled, and that's the only reason why I didn't do it. If it was just a churro, I keep saying brownie, churro donut, I would have gotten it, but it was a churro donut with caramel inside, because churro is so close to cinnamon sugar. I didn't want a churro with caramel inside, so I just got a cookie, because I wanted something sweet, and I wasn't hungry enough for like a big sandwich or anything. I will try their sandwiches eventually, but I got a churro. No, I didn't. I got a cookie, and I also got a hot vanilla latte, because I always end up finding seats in cafes that is directly underneath the AC, so I freeze my ass off. So I could have wore a sweater and been perfectly fine. Not this Best Buy worker wearing red bottom flats. That is awesome. I love him. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna drive home now and cry My Heart Will Go On by Whitney Houston because I'm driving away from Barnes & Noble's. Hey, the heart wants what it wants, but sometimes you have to say, no, girl. That's the moral of the story, babe. Oh, that's that's scary. So we're getting ready. This shirt is like, it only looks good with an outfit. So right now, I look like I could be Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. I've just been loving doing my hair. If you are like needing a good pick-me-up or just needing to feel better about yourself, or needing motivation, or just want to feel good, start getting ready more. I mean, you don't have to curl your hair, but like maybe braid it the night before, or braid it the day of, or pick out a cute outfit, or do your makeup a little differently. Especially if you work from home, I highly recommend just getting ready more, because it's been like years where I just wasn't getting ready because I didn't need to leave the house, so why would I get ready? Because you feel so good about yourself. And also, if you work from home, go work from a cafe, or a library, or a co-working space. It's awesome. But I'm gonna go to a cafe today. All my work for the week is done for the most part. I'm waiting on one client to send over some notes on the episode that I edited, but that might just end up being for next week. So anyways, I'm gonna do that. But before I'm going shopping, don't tell me anything. Ow, I burnt myself. That's why I'm going shopping, because I deserve it. Because I deserve it after I just burnt myself. I don't want to hear it. I know I said I wasn't spending any money this week, and guess what? I did really good. I didn't go thrifting at all this week. I didn't even buy anything off of Facebook Marketplace. And it's Friday, which is technically my weekend. So we're going shopping. I'm gonna go to the mall because I haven't been to the mall yet here. It's been a really long time since I bought a new pair of shoes, and the only shoes that I wear are my Converse, because I wear shoes until I can't wear them anymore, and I don't want to like destroy my Converse. The other pair of shoes I wore a lot were my New Balances, but I wore them until the point that they pretty much broke. They're still wearable, but barely. That's just my natural curl. That's cute. And there's a pair of Doc Martens that I really want to get. I really was thinking about getting Birkenstocks, Bostons, but there's the Doc Marten Jorge slipbacks, I think they're called, or Jorge mules, something like that, that I really want to get, because they'd be good for summer, but also so good for fall. And I just want something to do different with my outfits besides black Converse. So I'm gonna treat myself to that. Also, because I'm not going on vacation with my sister, so I got a refund for a room, and if I'm not going on vacation, I still want to treat myself, so I'm going to go on a little shopping trip. I would love a new pair of pants. I'm also probably going to go thrifting. I just want some new things. I don't really have many clothes that fit me anymore after like my body's changed the past couple of months, so I've been wearing a lot of the same things, especially with pants. Shirts, I always wear oversized shirts, so I can make that work, but I want some pair of pants that make me feel good. Today's Friday. My What I Read in July video is going up today. I'm so excited about it. I just finished editing it yesterday. I haven't been making a lot of videos on Instagram or TikTok lately, and I haven't really been making the podcast lately either. I don't know, it's just hard to make the podcast when I'm also working through so much mentally myself. It's just like I don't feel like I'm in a spot to give advice right now when I'm like trying to take my own advice. And I've just been having so much fun with these videos that short form content just doesn't feel super authentic to me right now, because I feel like you guys just see so much of who I am in these videos and on my YouTube. And I just have so much more fun than trying to like fit everything I want to say into a 60-second video. I am going to get back into making content for Instagram, but I don't plan on it ever being my top priority again. I'm just loving YouTube, and some might call me silly because my platform here is literally so much smaller, like a 10th smaller than my Instagram, but I don't care. It's not about that to me. I'm just like, this is my end goal. Like, making content on YouTube is what I want to do full time eventually. I'm focusing on it because I'm having so much fun and I really love it, and I love you guys. Like, those of you who watch these videos consistently are so kind and so sweet, and you're always DMing me telling me you enjoyed them and you felt like you were hanging out with a friend, and that's exactly what I want these to feel like. But if there's any like types of videos you would like to see me make, comment down below. I'm down to try anything. I'm super excited about making more book content, but like I have so many different passions. We could do like a paint with me video. I have a couple of ideas. Like, I want to take you along the journey of redoing my patio with me. I'm just learning the balance of what to include in the vlogs and also what to make separate videos. Yeah, just let me know what you want to see from me, and I'll try it if it feels good. Also, I think I really have a problem with being avoidant because I went on that date with that guy this week, and it's like the days following the first date, or like right after the first date, I'm like, oh, it was a really good date. This happened with Joey from the gym. I'm like, oh, it was a really good first date. I'll go on a second date with him. And then slowly but surely, the days following the first date, in between the second one, I start to convince myself that I actually didn't have the best time, that I wasn't attracted to him. And granted, like, it's hard for me to know if I was attracted to him because a lot of my attraction to people is emotional. But like, I'll convince myself that they were hideous. and I just try to talk myself out of the second date. So I think I need to start telling people, like, we need to go on the second date quickly, because otherwise I will talk myself out of it. I don't necessarily need to tell them all of that, but I'm trying to convince myself to go on the second date with this guy, even though I don't really want to. Like, I'm telling myself all these reasons why, and granted, he did say he grew up Catholic. He didn't talk much about if he was still Catholic. He mentioned being Catholic. That won't work for me. I wasn't super attracted to him. Like, there's just a lot of things where I'm like, I don't know if I want to. So, I don't know. We'll see. He's only got a couple days to make plans, because I know if he keeps waiting, it's just not gonna happen. Because I'm losing interest quickly, and I don't know if that's me being avoidant or him just not being my person. I wish I could snap my fingers, do your step, you can do it all by yourself, and have my hair done. You can do it all by yourself, buy your drink. I'm seeing 50 Cent in concert in a week. My hair's getting longer again. It's at that point where, I mean, it's not long, but like, compared to how short it was a couple months ago, I'm like, do I want to cut it short again, or do I want to grow it out? I'm kind of feeling growing it out, even though I love my hair short. But I just want to grow it out a little bit and see how I feel, and then probably cut it again, because I do think short hair is just like sort of meant for me. I don't regret a lot of my tattoos, but this one under my boobs, it says Skippy. Get that shit off of me. I want it removed. I saw a TikTok recently that said don't get tattoos until you're 25, and I agree with that so much. I wish I waited. I think everyone compliments my tattoos. Like, they are very cool tattoos, I won't lie, and I do like them, but I wish I waited. I need to get a painting to hang up here. This is an eyeshadow palette from Morphe. 35C Everyday Chic. Got it years ago when, you know when Morphe would just have days where their palettes would be like $10? That was one of these days. So the makeup I've been doing on my eyes lately, something subtle. I've just been putting this shade right here and then this shade right here. But I kind of want to smudge something under my, down there. We'll try with this light brown shade first, and then go, I don't know, that's just perfect actually. Time for mascara. Come on, Eileen. I opted for my tried and true shirt because the cafe that I'm going to is the one that I sit outside at, so I'm not wearing a long sleeve, even though it is light. The mall is, in fact, well, it's not closed, but the stores are closed until 10. It's 9:53. I've been walking around for the past 20 minutes, so much to the point that my Apple Watch said, "Are you working out?" So I'm just sat in the food court now for 7 minutes until the store's open. Just got to the cafe. I'm so hungry, so I'm gonna go in. But I ordered the shoes at the mall. I have to go pick them up in a few days, and that's all I got. Didn't spend anything else. Proud of myself. Let's go eat.